December 2017. Question 1. What are the typical environment hazard? Explain your understanding of environmental. A hazard that can be detrimental effect on a living being or environment is an environmental hazard. Some of the typical environmental hazards are chemical use in residential, commercial, and industrial areas, waste produced from industrial gases, and noise emitted from automobile, plastic, pesticides. It is nearly impossible to have zero environmental hazard on Earth. There are several ways to control the hazard. Question 2. What are the effect of environmental? Environmental hazard can adversely affect the well-being of surrounding environment and people. Long-term effect on the health of living being. Ecological imbalance, climate change, depletion of ozone layer are some of the effect environmental hazard. For example, dumping of industrial waste into a river could kill fish that were living in the river and hence cause ecological imbalance. Question 3. Explain the sources of environment hazard. Industries, automobiles, pesticides, cleaning chemical, plastic-made product are some sources of environmental hazard. Question 2. What is your understanding of cumulative trauma or repeated motion injury resulting from repeated motion or use of tool and equipment? Cumulative trauma is disorder caused because of the use of continual incorrect posture, excessive typing on computer keyboard, repetitive movement of objects, people working in front of computer all day, warehouse workers who have to repetitively unload the content of a trailer or to conveyor all day are some examples of people who've prone to this medical condition. Having hand checked back, deterioration of neck muscle, shoulder, and neck pain are some of effect of disorder. Question 2, part 2. Explain the typical cumulative trauma injuries or disorders such as trigger finger, carpal tunnel syndrome, and tenosynovitis. Trigger finger is a condition that will cause the finger on one hand to lock and numb when one tries to bend their finger. Carpal tunnel syndrome is condition caused on one wrist due to repetitive wrist work or arthritis or lack of exercise. Numbness and tingling of finger are the symptoms of this condition. C. Tenosynovitis is the swelling of the fluid-filled sheets that are around tendon tissue of one hand finger bones. This condition is caused because of overstrain. Question 2, part 3. State the basic principle of machine guarding. Machine guarding is a method by which machine or part of machine are physically buried to prevent accident contact of human body part or any other material. This guard also prevent chips or debris from existing. The machine guard on a cutting tool is commonly seen machine guard in industry. Question 3, part 1. State the safety practice and safeguard for controlling hand tool hazard. 1. Using the right tool for the right purpose. Using safety glasses to protect eyes while operating the hand tool. reading the tool instruction manual or obtaining training on the use of tool, ensuring that tool is properly maintained, using gloves for protecting hand. Question 3, Part 2. State the factor that contribute to manual materials handling injury, especially low back pain. Manual material handling includes lifting, moving, lowering, pushing, pulling, holding, or carrying of any material manual without the use of tool. Injury results from improper material handling damage, the soft tissue, muscles, tendons, and other parts of the body. Some of the factors that contribute to manual material damage are the following: placing material away from the work area, causing worker to lift and move material to the work area, storing material in an inaccessible location, causing the worker to apply more forces to access the material, not properly bending knees while lifting heavy objects from the floor, not doing enough stretch before starting the workday, holding heavy material for continuous period of time, keeping the material center of gravity away from the body while moving from the one point to another. Question 3 by 3. What are the frequently recommended lifting procedure? The frequently recommended lifting procedure is to bend the knee, keep the object between to the leg and lift it using the leg muscle and avoid lifting the object using the back muscle. If it is not possible to keep the object between the leg, it is recommended to keep it as close as possible to the body, keeping the back straight to avoid unnecessary strain on back.